to Jan's Views for You. Today we're going to have, it's going to be like a bit of a mishmash, a bit of a bowl of smelly potpourri about, as we look at what's been going on in girl world adjacent, that kind of thing. So let's start with this, shall we? Well, that was fun, wasn't it? What an absolute joy. Oh, on a serious note, I wanted to look at what's going on in the attic.
People out there knocking on my door and I'm talking to them through the screen. My kid's perfectly taken care of, and you're out there thinking it's funny.
I'm sorry, but Hecate, did you miss the part where white people immigrated over here without slaves and they built settlements?
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, not the entire country was built off the backs of slaves. Stop it. That is completely false.
You weren't a slave either, so...
You know nothing about the United States, Hecate. If she comes up here, I'm leaving. I don't want to talk to this lying whore. I have no desire to say anything to this bitch.
You're the racist.
Yeah, you are a racist.
I want you to come up here and talk to me about your racism.
You're a racist, Hecate. I have a suspicion that there are other prejudices that you hold because race baiters always have the same characteristics. They always dislike the same people.
Well, get up here then, Hecate. I thought you were a badass. That you were like one of the Gorlword badasses. Like, you know, calling CPS, going to IRL, trying to ruin lives. Big badass hiding behind a fucking keyboard. I've been inviting all of you up here for over 2 or 3 years, and none of you clicked the link.
I also don't like the way that you glamorize prostitution. And you make it sound like a fun, harmless profession. It isn't. Even when you're a freelancer like you, I don't like the way you downplay the risks involved in that profession.
On another serious note, I want to look at this particular person. This person who was supposedly reacting to Mr. Snowflake's video where he was reading a statement that Beck had sent to him and asked him to read out to everybody that may be interested. And it was about Beck's diagnosis for cancer. Very sad, and it couldn't have been easy. It couldn't have been easy for Snowflake to read it, but he did read it out. So I did think afterwards, I thought, oh, I I wonder what little nasty gremlins are going to come out of the woodwork and attack Beck for this. And a few days went by and nobody really said anything. And I thought, oh, okay. People have got standards. People have got morals. And then I discovered this. I discovered this live stream from, well, we know who, don't we? We don't even need to say his name. But I want you to look at the comments that I would say it's not just that he encourages them, he allows them. And I think we have to ask ourselves, what type of person allows their people in their chat, any people in their chat, to speak like this, to write these statements about other people? So I think I'm going to start calling him the dog whistler, because I do believe that that's what he's doing. He's one of these people that thinks he's smarter than the average bear, when in actual fact we all know he's not. So for me, he's just, is my opinion, he's just dog whistling with the loudest whistle he can possibly make. And these people in his chat just, yeah, they look up and say, oh, did you whistle for us? All right, I'm coming over. I'll come over and be as nasty as I possibly can be, because that's what you like, isn't it, Mr. GG? So, yeah, it's quite interesting. Do a bit of reading about dog whistling, because, in my opinion, he is a fine example, a very fine example of a dog whistler. All a bit vile, really. I mean, I like to sort of say something, keep it light-hearted, but there's nothing light-hearted about what some of these creators do. There's no real... It's not surprising none of them will grow into anything resembling a successful YouTuber. It's just not going to happen, guys. Not for them, anyway. I guess now is a good time for me to explain why I have absolutely no concern for the attic dwellers, who at the moment, one of them is again on the awful cancer journey. It's awful. So all I will say is, just because you've been struck down once again does not erase everything that you've done in your past. Life's just not like that. And Jan's views is not like that. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that, because some will say, oh, she's a bit hypocritical. She's talking out on Beck and blah, blah, blah. I don't care. I don't care what people think. I am who I am, and I am what I am. And the same as these people that are on the screen before you, specifically. This one, the hustler, the other hateful people out there. You are what you are, and you'll reap your comeuppance at some point. You will. here she is trying to justify what she's done to the viewers on her channel who have told her that she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have picked up that tiny little kitten who was still feeding off of its mother and taken it away. She shouldn't have done that. But instead of acting like any normal, caring human being, she couldn't stop herself. She couldn't stop her narcissistic self. So it's interesting to see how she now is trying to turn it all around. She's got Salah to take it into some sort of drive-through vet. And as she says here, they're cleaning him up, his ears and everything. We have to go to Petso and get him kitten food. He's going to eat wet food. He's paying for it. He's paying for everything. He would have been dead. He would have been dead. I hope he survives even now. Poor thing. He would have lived with an infection in his arms, with all those infections. This woman is just making it up as she goes along. Quite honestly, it's hard for me to react to something like this because I've got two cats of my own, and I love animals. And to see somebody so blatantly cruel is hard, and it's hard to react to it. But it's what's going on at the moment, and this is an update. So let's carry on. There. Oh, right. So now she's saying, well, so what did you want me to do? Just leave him with his mum? Yeah. Just leave the kitten with his mum. The mum has built-in antibiotics. And if the cat was to die, if it was God's will that the cat died, then it would have died. So now it's like, oh, she's going to turn herself into a martyr. What do you want me to do? Leave him with his mum? That's so mean. To leave him with his mum. Sorry, but his mum can't do anything. You know... Okay, let's move along because I'm just going to get more and more exasperated and nobody wants to hear that. So let's move on here. So now she's back home. Has she given the... Right, I don't know whether I've said, but she actually does take the cat back. She says she takes the cat back because... Okay, let's hear what she says. Okay, so update on the cat situation. I'm doing a video because I want to insert some video of the cat. So they give antibiotic pain treatment because it has infections in its lungs and it's in other regions. What other regions? So it's got like a lung infection and infections in it. What? So it's just in bad shape. It hasn't eaten since like in a while. This, dear friends, is an example of a lying piece of shit. Yeah, I'll say it again. She's a lying piece of shit. So it's just in really bad shape. So we had it completely looked over, treated. We've given antibiotics twice a day. So basically getting online, buying all the supplies. I kind of felt like, you know, talked it over. And you know what? Maybe we should see about the mum. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think she went back? Do you think she got antibiotics for that kitten? I doubt it. I mean, I've had tiny kittens. I've had some of my cats have had kittens before, and I don't even know if they give tiny kittens antibiotics. I don't know. Anyway, long story short, we went back to the park, and there is a mum. Well, yeah, of course there's a mum. Now look at the way the eyes are all going over to the side. I tell you what, let's hope that she never commits a crime because she's going to give it away. In the police interrogation, she is giving it away because she is a crap liar. Anyway, trying to keep calm. So, yeah, so here we go. So the mum also looks malnourished, okay, and not in a good condition. But I don't know if it's right, if we're able to just snatch cats off the streets, I don't know. I'm not in Canada, I'm in a different country. Yeah, well, I tell you what, Foodie, I checked it, and in actual fact, in Kuwait, they have a lot of cat rescue services. Well, not a lot, but they do have cat rescue services. They have volunteers, they have shelters. Do they have random fat Canadian bitches dressing up as a Muslim who go and swoop in and take cats away? I don't think they've ever had that before. I really don't think they've ever had that before. And I'm really hoping that somebody has reported you. That's what I hope. I really hope she gets deported for this, because not only has she spent the last couple of years insulting every Muslim, she now is, well, it's not just now, she's been doing it for some time. She totally disrespects the country that she has chosen to be her home. Totally and utterly disrespects it. And I can't stand it, guys. So, yeah, I will insert some videos of us here. We found the mum for the baby and immediately started nursing. Yeah. Of course it did. Poor little Mike, you probably scared it to death. The cat, the vet said is 8 weeks. Stop lying. Just stop bloody lying. You're a liar. The cat was very young because it was very wobbly on its feet. You can tell. So anyway. So, it's still nursing on its mum though. So, we found the mum. I'm so happy. Here's the videos. I don't know where she was earlier, but she's reunited with her kitten. Look at that. Look at that kitten. Look at that kitten with its mother. Oh, God. So now she's going to go on and say how she's so worried about the health of the kitten and the cat. So, any donations that we receive, we will still put towards feeding this little family. You're a nasty, evil woman. Evil! I'm going to have to go in a minute, guys, because I'm just too upset. It'd still be Bruce Lee, our cat. Just shut up. Bruce Lee, your cat. But it'll just be in the park. I really wish I could save every cat. No. No, you don't. Get off. Oh, Jesus. That was hard. That was hard for me. And I'm sorry if I'm all shouty and everything, but yeah, vile behaviour. Absolutely dreadful. Almost as bad as her bedroom here. That's why I've stuck that up there, just to remind her of her wonderful abode in Canada. Anyway, I've got to go because this is wound me up. Alright, I'm out of here. So I'm going to end it here. I hope you're all well. I hope you're all looking after yourselves, looking after each other, and looking forward to the warmer months. I certainly am. I love me some sunshine. My garden's looking good this year. Anyway, I hope you're all well, and I'll hopefully get another update up for you about what's going on. Do you know what, guys? It's just so vile out there. I'm just like, I dip in and out, and you've got the same old people doing the same old thing and talking the same old garbage. That, it's hard for me to do these updates because they're just carrying on. I mean, it's just one long saga of hate. and vitriol. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy this. You take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye bye for now.